Invaders have been driven from our fishing villages. And the
Welcome
right of
back
freedom has been
to A+.
completed.
My name is Christian
All
Apollo.
of
I'm here with my
Samaria
good friend Nathaniel
rejoices
Kiefer.
at
I'm
your
Nathaniel
action.
Kiefer, that's me.
This is the second rite of rulership. The invaders are led by a general named Claudius, who has the reputation of being a ruthless and powerful strategist. He and the rest of the Hesperian mercenaries are believed to be based on an island near Merite. You shall seek out this general and make certain that he shall never invade our kingdom again. Return with his shield. This is the Rite of Conquest.
I like Logos' square chin.
He's got a very square chin. I actually really think he's kind of a cool guy. So
No, he's totally badass. It's just he reminds me of that actor what did what played Snake Plissken.
he reminds me a bit
What's
of.
his name?
I'm not sure. Sorry, but I was gonna say he reminds me a bit of Liam Neeson, like a very regal Liam Neeson.
A little bit.
Tiny bit, not
What's
like a
his
lot,
name?
but.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay.
Kurt Russell has a very square chin.
That's true.
Huge square chin.
I don't.
Kurt Russell was funny.
It was just some text at the bottom of the screen, but we actually learned a new spell, a new paladin spell.
Oh, really?
Called Peace.
What level are we at?
What level are we at? I mean, we don't really have levels.
Yeah, your
in this
character.
game. We don't really have
Oh,
levels.
well,
we just have stats.
let's see the stats. Because you had a theory that it happens every something.
Yeah, see
every 5.
Our honor every 25, I think I said, because we learned a new one at 375.
Oh, right.
Yeah, see, look, our honor is 410, so we probably learned a new one at 400. So I think my theory is checking out here.
Where's our honor? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah,
Stats,
410.
410, yeah. It's almost 420.
Oh shit. We gotta pay attention so that we can absolutely blaze it.
But you notice our strength is now officially capped at 550.
Oh snap!
The only way to boost that higher than 550 is with equipment. Like you can get certain items that boost strength or whatever.
Right.
Luck's at 500. We're very lucky. Vitality's at 524. Chili's at 462. So we're getting there.
We're so vital.
Yeah. We're so vital. But we're as strong as we're gonna be outside of like magical equipment or whatever. So. But we did learn a new spell though called Peace, which prevents enemies. Well, it has a chance. It doesn't always work, but it can potentially disarm fights. Like if people attacking you cast Peace, they'll be disinclined to engage you in combat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm.
I think when I played a paladin in Dungeons and Dragons, I had that spell in my list.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they've definitely drawn inspiration from that. So.
I remember having to use it a lot because my character was had an oath to never kill.
Oh wow, that's tough to do in a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yes, you're right. It was extremely difficult.
I'm surprised the DM lets you go ahead with that, actually.
He was like, that'll make things interesting since you're the leader of this group. I was in charge of like 5 different murder hobos, and I couldn't kill.
Were you allowed to harm? Was it like a complete pacifist oath, or you just weren't able to kill things? Because there is a difference.
I would reluctantly use any of my physicality to put people at that stage.
Okay.
It happened a few times, yes, that I had to injure someone, but it was like when they were in a frothing rage sort of thing, you know?
Right. There was literally no other choice kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta disarm them, so peace wasn't an option, you know? That's the only situation that I would have to use that, though.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun to play a character like that. And I think right now my character is kind of like that I'm playing in our game of Masks.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
So reluctant to harm. Not harm, but to kill.
Yes. Yes. Well, I think that's a very fun, necessary. I don't know why I left Samaria. It's a very fun, necessary sort of trait, I think, in a hero character, right? There's always that conflict. It's the Batman conundrum too. It's like, you know, that's what separates him or whatever. He won't kill or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You know, would it be easier if he just put these villains down and they didn't harm anyone ever again? Yeah, sure, but, you know, it's just the code he lives by. So, actually, that topic of interest has actually come up a couple times in our Masks campaign because
Calimera.
my cousin Kirk's character Chimera doesn't feel that way. He feels justified in killing as long as, you know, he feels like he's putting someone down who has hurt people.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing about playing a group of different characters and playing with a group of very different people is that you're going to get different aspects of morality.
Yeah.
And it's all about sort of navigating the relationship between all of these different people and how to accurately and safely, without doing too much harm to the relationship, creating a bond.
Yes. True.
There are a string of islands not far
and handling tense situations.
Yes.
So what's going on here? What are we doing?
So this is we're talking to Andre. Andre is the main fisherman in Samaria, and we're actually going to use him to get us to the island where General Claudius is. Claudius being the leader of these mercenaries that we were fighting. So.
Perhaps they have a camp somewhere in the islands. I have been attacked by a boat of mercenaries whenever I approach that area by day. The fishing has been poor the last few days. I am having to fish the same locations over and over. I hope you and your friends will drive away the mercenaries so that I can fish the islands again. It is good to see you again. Good luck on your quest. Yasas!
Maybe I have to show him something. Maybe I have to show him money.
I'll give you money if you take me to this place.
Yeah, that worked. There we go. Yeah, that's what he wanted. Okay. Alright.
Wow.
Great! We shall go for a boat ride
together.
Some people. You guide the way, and I'll sail. I have heard that you are seeking the mercenaries. They're rumored to have a fortress on the island of Sifnos to the southwest.
So a lot of the rites in this game, a lot of the missions in this game, are puzzles in terms of, like, figuring out where to go.
I will let you off near Sifnos, but I cannot stay.
Like, once you get there, usually it's very straightforward.
If they spot my boat, they will alert the... We are beyond the island of Sifnos and into the territory of the Tritons.
But I'm not sure where the island is.
We are approaching Sifnos.
Ah, there we go.
I do not want to be seen, so we shall wait until dark to land this ship. You will need the cover of darkness to aid you.
And oftentimes when you get there, it's a pretty, like, straightforward sort of thing. But, you know, finding your way... And that'll become more and more complicated.
Right.
But this is where peace comes in, right? So...
Thank God we developed that superpower.
Yeah. It's so useful.
Excuse me, fellas. I'm just gonna come through, okay? Thank you. Imagine if that's what the prince sounded like. I think that'd be I think that'd be swell.
Yeah. just swell.
All right. 20 spears.
Yep, that should be good. You'll see why we need them in a moment.
Dear God. Do you have to kill all these guys?
Yeah, unfortunately. This is a boss fight, so it's a multi-phase battle. So to trigger the next area, sorry, not the next area, the next guy to appear, I have to kill all these guys first. So.
You 1000% need to get rid of the archers first, right?
Well, all of them have bows, honestly. There we go. So,
oh, really?
So that wizard, it's bad news.
Oh, what? Who's that up there?
That's, the next phase of the boss fight that I was just mentioning.
God.
But we're gonna take out some of the other. Oh, I can't climb the ladder. Oh, I can't climb the ladder. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage. So.
He's shooting straight up electricity at you.
Yeah, he has. What I like about the enemies in this game is they use the same mechanics that you use. So he's actually casting a wizard spell called Force Bolt, or it might be Lightning Bolt.
Ouch.
So.
You feel like you just gulped an espresso.
So we're gonna take out the mooks first, because these guys will respawn. So if we can kill them off, then we can 1v1 the wizard guy.
The wizard guy is the last boss?
No, that's not Claudius.
No.
That's Claudius's court wizard.
Well, why not then?
Huh. I just imagine
I saw something very interesting about coffee.
Oh yeah? Are you a coffee person?
I think it was... I'm not a coffee person. I've actually never tasted coffee.
Really? I don't like the taste of coffee, so in my opinion, I think you're in good company, to be completely honest.
I think it's France. Let's see. Let's see. There was a pope, I believe, that had this quote about coffee.
Oh yeah.
Here it is. Yes, it's Pope Clement the VIII. He was pressed by his advisors to denounce coffee.
Oh.
However, upon tasting it, Pope Clement VIII declared, "Why, this Satan's drink is so delicious that it would be a pity to let the infidels have exclusive use of it." How awful is that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
The full quote. Hang on. Pope Clement. It's a terrible, terrible quote.
Yeah, just a little bit, eh?
Yeah. I want to find the full quote that he talks about it.
Thank goodness it's just infinite throwing spears on that card. Oh.
Man, they all just like, all these places are just quoting the same part of it.
This guy's infinite HP.
Here it is. We shall fool Satan by baptizing it.
Wow, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not nice, huh? And that's why it exists in the Western world. Thanks to that asshole. But no, I don't drink coffee. I've tasted coffee. Like, I know the taste of coffee.
Right.
I just think it's not very good.
Well, I mean, and there's a lot of people who like it. What they really like is all the cream and sugar that it has, right? So.
Yeah, to me, caffeine is like anything, a drug,
yes.
Right? So, I think, in general, if I can avoid taking drugs, I will. I'm not huge on that lifestyle.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, if I can avoid it, I will.
I think it's a good philosophy. I remember the very first time I had coffee. It was actually at a Swiss chalet.
At a Swiss chalet?
I have a very vivid memory.
Yeah. No joke.
Who's the boss of the game? That's Nathaniel. Bam, bam, bam. Humble brag.
Look at you go, man. No need to be humble about it. You can straight up just brag.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so with General Claudius defeated, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take that big old shield, which is actually better than the shield we started with.
Okay.
And we're gonna take that back to the Hall of Kings. That's the end of the Rite of Conquest.
Woo! Oh my god, already.
Yeah. So how long did that...
We've got like... That was like 20 minutes.
That's 20 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We've got like 10 more minutes. We could do the whole third part.
Very optimistically. The next fight is one of my favorites because our next opponent is actually going to be the infamous Hydra.
Oh god. That one what keeps growing all them heads?
That's the one.
You know what my favorite thing in Marvel is that the Hydra logo is not a Hydra.
Yeah, it's like an octopus or something.
It's a straight up octopus. Let me look this up.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, it's a skull with octopus legs. And it's only 6 octopus legs. These dumb sons of bitches don't even know what a Hydra is.
It's so weird.
I think it's because Google didn't exist.
You think the Marvel comic guys didn't know what a Hydra looked like?
Yeah, they were like, I don't know, that's a cool name. It's got 8 of something.
It's got 8 of something, but they didn't put 8 of anything on there.
You're right.
Besides, I think the Hydra traditionally had 6 heads. Maybe that's why the octopus only has 6 legs.
Have you ever had Hydrox cookies? And I'm not talking about Oreos, I'm talking about straight up like the brand Hydrox.
Hydrox? I'm not familiar with that brand, I don't think. If they're chocolate cookies, then no, I've never had them, for obvious reasons.
So basically it's Oreo. It's an Oreo cookie.
Oh, okay.
But they're called Hydrox.
Right. Well, I can't really eat Oreo cookies either, so...
Oh yeah, I guess not. Damn it. I'm an idiot.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's like a very strange allergy.
No, I'm a damn fool, Nathaniel. I've made a fool of myself yet again. How inconsiderate of me.
Go that far. Oh, you're good, you're good.
I must perform seppuku.
We do keep a couple of spears. We don't need to keep all of them.
Nice deal.
Overencumbered again. Yeah, it's okay. I think I mentioned this. I don't know if this was on camera, off camera, or whatever, but I can have... I used to be able to have chocolate when I was a kid. They're very small quantities. So I did have Oreo cookies when I was little. But the allergy got worse as I got older. So the last time I had an Oreo cookie, I was probably in middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah, because that's about when something like an Oreo cookie would have gotten really dangerous for me to have.
That's like nearly half your life ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting how, like, with perspective, you know, some people have so little respect for the little things in life like that. You just forget because it's such an obvious thing for me to just, like, snack on an Oreo. But for you, it's like, no, can't do that.
Yeah.
Man, allergies are so interesting like that.
It is unfortunate. But like I said, I never really missed it that much, so.
Our mutual friend Thomas can't have anything with peanut butter.
Yes, that's right.
And yeah, it's an upsetting thing for me because like I will like go downstairs with a spoon, dig into a bucket of peanut butter and just like
peanut butter really is
eat that.
Peanut butter really is
just eat it.
Life's ambrosia. Thomas and I do joke that Nutella would be the perfect poison against both of us. Because it contains hazelnuts and chocolate. So
yeah.
Thomas is
oh my god, that's so
all
true.
Tree nuts, I think, not just peanuts. But,
yes, it's all tree nuts. It's all tree nuts.
Yeah.
My dad, he's not allergic to it, but my dad hates bananas.
Oh, okay. I have a cousin like that too.
Unless they're fully green.
Everyone will be summoned to
I like them better when they're green, for sure. So.
The shield of General Claudius has been brought back by the Prince of Shapir. The invader base has been destroyed, and our kingdom shall remain free from their menace. Behold the winner of the Rite of Conquest. However, again, tragedy has struck the rights of rulership. Magnum Opus was found dead outside the city beside the Dragon Pillar.
There's only 3 folks left.
This was not
a we lost
Someone out here.
We lost Magnum Opus. He was also murdered.
All of your lives are in great danger.
Someone's out here murdering our victors.
Yes.
Go now. Mourn our fallen
so there's only 3 left. There's me, Elsa von Spielberg, and Gort.
Rite of rulership.
So hopefully.
I have a feeling Gort is going to be your final opponent.
We'll see. Has that been a full episode, Christian, or are we gonna find out what the next rite's at?
We definitely have time to find out what that next dangle rite is.
Let's do that. We keep going here. So we have slammed out the Rite of Conquest. 2 down, 5 to go.
The Hesperian mercenaries were vanquished, and Silmaria stands proudly. General Claudius was defeated. There is one enemy of this kingdom that has long been a foe for long centuries. It has the soul of evil, and thus draws evil to it. While it lives, there is fear. While it breathes, there is anguish. You will have to journey to the heart of terror and pain. You will face fire and fury, and above all, death. Journey to Hydra, there to face the creature that gives the island name. Teach it the fear and pain it has given others, and destroy it. Return with its teeth to prove your word. This is the Rite of Valor.
If you were a king of a nation, Christian, and you had to, you were picking like most, aristocrats do,
prima nocta.
monarchs do. If you were picking your cabinet or your whatever, your followers out of your friends, like most people do, where would I be? What would you put me in charge of?
Goodness. That's a very, very interesting question, actually.
I think so, yeah.
After I come up with the title for you, I would like to hear your answer for me.
Yeah,
you would definitely be your position. I don't know much about armies and anything like that. I've never played strategy games, like army strategy games or any of that kind of stuff, conquest games.
Right.
Gosh, that's such a good question. Your position would definitely have to be high.
Right.
I might put you as like my right hand for what's that guy what's telling you what to do?
The like advisor or vizier?
Yeah, I might put you in an advisory position. Cuz I feel like you definitely have a different outlook on different aspects of life from me.
Okay.
But I feel like yours are entirely, not more, but definitely a higher value to me than my own opinion.
Well, that's very flattering of you.
Yeah, if I was a king,
right.
I mean.
Yes.
I feel like you saying, oh, we shouldn't do that because of this, would definitely, I would be like, oh, you're right, absolutely. That's why you're my advisor. That's the kind of situation I see arising. I would put you as my head advisor, yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Same question goes to you now. What sort of position would you put me in if you were a king and I was one of your mates?
I was gonna make a joke about making you the jester, but your answer was so flattering. I'm gonna have to make a serious.
Please make me the jester. No, Nathaniel, you have no idea how badly I want to wear a jester's costume.
Oh, well, there you go then.
I was saying this past Halloween, if I could have one Halloween costume for the rest of my life, it would be jester.
Right.
I would be a good jester. I think I could dance around. I'd look all lanky and silly, and you could be like, entertain me, and I would dance around and jingle when I walked, sort of thing. Or I'd come in and read some stand-up.
Nice.
I'd have like a tight 5 for you.
Awesome. In a more serious answer, I would probably have you as some sort of like arts and culture position.
Oh, like a culture minister, yeah.
Yeah, like you would be, I don't know what era this hypothetical situation is in, but you would be the guy who would maintain like the theaters and the gardens and the outdoor like cultural spots and that kind of stuff.
Any festivals that are happening. Yeah, I could see it.
You would do the festivals and the parades and that kind of thing.
I like that. I like that very much.
I thought you would.
Wow.
So what we're doing right now is we're actually heading off to the Academy of Science.
Oh, would you look at that?
Which is a little out of place in the Greek mythos island of Marite here. But it's a really cool, fascinating spot, and we actually need to go here in order to complete this next rite. Because we have to travel to Hydra Island, which is two. So
we're gonna do this in the next episode then?
Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap things up in just a moment here. Gonna get on this cool little transport across to Science Island. We're gonna say sayonara, but when we return, we're gonna make our way to good old Hydra Island. Yeah.
And as the cultural minister, I would suggest that our viewers like this video and subscribe to the channel to view more of them.
What wisdom
because it is imperative to our artistic integrity of this world that you continue to view more.
Right.
And as my advisor, if I'm king, what would you say to the audience?
I would greatly advise them to share to the royalty and aristocracy your thoughts on what's the question for today? Out of place scenes or areas in an otherwise very tightly themed game. Or maybe a character who stands out in an otherwise very tightly themed roster.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So like it could be any game or any movie or any sort of media.
Any media, just like someone who kind of stood out like a sore thumb compared to everyone else who was in the movie or the show or whatever.
The entirety of Doctor Who.
Depends on which doctor, I suppose.
That's my answer. All right, everyone. See you later.
Until next time.